Men. What are the best questions to ask on a first blind date? If you go on a double blind date, how do you know if you're in the control group? Had I chuckled. Good one. So if you survived an apocalyptic disaster and we had to start off from square one, what would your new job be? I would love a question like this on a date, as long as the guy understood general weirdness. If a guy asked this question, I don't believe he'll have any issues with general weirdness. This was something I came across. Use the acronym FORD, and it stands for friends. If you have mutual friends, ask how your date met them. Occupation. Asking about another person's job is usually a good conversation starter. Recreation. Ask about what somebody likes to do for fun. Dreams. This is good for asking hypothetical questions. How long have you been blind? I hope she isn't blind, but I guess I can at least hide my ugliness lol. Willy https://youtube b/diagbuxespie. Look up 36 questions to fall in love. There has already been a study on it. Yeah, like jazz. Then ask what is jazz. I like your jazz. Unless you already left. Good luck, chief. Otherwise, read this. Ask questions that could lead into other more natural conversations that open up things you would've never asked straight out. You're not going to ask a woman if she cooks, but you'll ask what her favorite food/local restaurant is, which could prompt that question of if she cooks. Or if you cook, ask her about what she likes. Does she have a hobby no one else does? Gym. A sport. Is she a movie or TV show person? Inside or outside? Very briefly talk about work, but no one wants to sit at a dinner table and hear you explain the roles of your job and how you hate the way your supervisor Susan bosses you around. Ask her about travel. Talking about a vacation could lead to so much more. Family, experiences, anything really. Make sure you don't just bomb her with questions. And don't feel pressured to answer right away. She's not a teacher and this isn't a presentation. Take your time. If she asks you something, maybe hit one of these and let out a that's an interesting one. Let me think. Honestly, if you're really digging her, be yourself. Because if she doesn't like who you really are, you'd just be wasting your time. Gotta go with a classic. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? It's easy. You have to go 100 duck-sized horses. Horses use their weight as a weapon and bite force. A duck-sized horse is easy to kick. One horse-sized duck is trouble. Ducks are aggressive at the best of times. I have given this too much thought, haven't I? Walks away. Female 59. Ask her if she's ever been on a blind date before. Favorite food? Which segs into do you ever cook? Do you like ethnic food, etc.? If you decide you like her, ask her if she would like to have a let's cook a meal together date. Just ask her about herself and you'll be good. I'm 68 and happily married. Were I single, we'd have terrific conversation or conversations through desert time. I'm in the wrong section. I've never been on a blind date. Ask her about her job or school/classes. I have no idea of your age. Ask follow-up questions about her answer to show that you're engaged. Best not to go on blind dates if he's engaged though, unless the finances in on it. But even if his finances are in on it, I don't think his fiancée would approve. Well, what if he is super duper rich? How was your day? Then continue on from there. If she says more than just it was okay. I like this question too. I hate being asked this one. What's your stance on necrophilia? Like their favorite position? Spread eagle. Perfect for cracking open a cold one. Would you rather have dicks 4 fingers or a finger for a dick? I get everything everywhere all at once vibes from this question. https://www.youtube.com/watch v=6 dugk If there were 2 guys on the moon and one killed the other with a rock, would that be fucked up or what? Depends. What was the motive? Killin'. There are no laws on the moon. Does this place have menu in Braille? Can you speak in Braille? What's your favorite color? Why? Justify the answer. Show your work. Ask her about what inspires her. What is she passionate about? If money were no object, what would she do for work? If she could have an impact that affect the whole world, what would she want it to be? How does she unwind? Is she more extroverted or introverted? What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Do you like clowns? How do you like your burgers cooked? Least favorite type of bread? Do you have a favorite planet? Slippers or Crocs? Would you prefer to fly or turn invisible? When she asks where you are coming up with all these strange questions, just tell the truth. Some old dude on Reddit thinks he has a sense of humor. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Cocaine? La cocaina? My first date with my current crush. I'll let her guide the conversation, because at the time we've been talking to a month prior to meeting, so I got most of my answered beforehand. The more you think I don't want to F this up, the more likely you will F it up. You will never seem more confident than if you go in feeling like it's nice if it works out, but you don't care if it doesn't. If you could only pick 3 words to describe the last 4 months of your life, what would you pick and why? Also, I've had lots of success by taking my first dates to Dollarama, giving them $10 and having them pick out 5 items that either describe their life or have a cool story, and then you just go for coffee and talk about those items. It's incredibly fun. Also, if you're in a location that won't disturb others, and if she's a music lover, ask her to play you a song that defines her, or one that takes her back to childhood, or one that makes her happy whenever she hears it. I would probably forget every song I've ever liked, but yeah, this is good. How long have you been unable to see? Want a second blind date? If they say yes, shoot finger pistols at them and say, well, now, the second one won't actually be blind, will it? At some stage, ask her about her ex. Listen carefully about what she says. She won't just be talking about him. She will be showing you about her as well. I always ask a girl about her ex. Blind? Are you seeing anyone? Do you swallow? Of course she swallows. How else would you eat your food? Not swallowing just leads to starvation. Duh. I'm sorry you don't get it. Never stop updating. I want you to give us a report every week until she finds out, like there gonna be 500 edits on this thing. I wanna see the story evolve.